Hello and welcome back to the BMB Game of the Week. As you heard before, the Mepham Pirates had their senior game today. And Mike, can you tell us a little about those seniors?
Yes, I can. So the Mepham Pirates record right now is 15-4, and in the league they're 11-2. We're going to highlight all of the seniors tonight. We've got Sierra Barbosa, Michaela Dauby, Leah Smith, Melanie Arcos, Grace Silovic, and Sophia Beck. One of the Mepham Pirates seniors has had an amazing season and career, but especially this season, she has broken a lot of records. Michaela Dauby this season has gotten her 1,000th career rebound, 1,000 career points, and she has most recently broken the record for the most amount of points received by a girl basketball player in Mepham history. So enough about the Pirates. Lucas, do you want to tell us a little bit about the Ravens?
Yeah, so the Ravens this year are 9-10 this year in conference play, and you're led by that Anya Marriott, who has been a star point guard for this Ravens team, who has 28 3-pointers on this 28 3-pointers on the year, also averaging 11.4 points. Other side, you have Alexi Stewart, who has been a pretty good forward for this Ravens team, averaging 11 points per game this year, and also getting 11 points in the last game. Maya, can you tell us a little about the three keys for the Mepham Pirates?
Yeah, so the Mepham Pirates have quite a few keys, but their three keys are to start the ball well, which I think is really important because, the beginning of the shoot the ball well, it's really important to shoot the ball, get it as well as you can, just play the best that you possibly can, get quality shots because quality over quantity, it's definitely important. You don't want to just shoot at the basket and not really get anything out of it. You want to plan your shots accordingly and make sure you're taking the best shots that you can. And defend the perimeter, basically just try not to let them get into the three-point line and try to get them, if they're going to be making points, make sure they're twos. Yeah,
on the side, you have the Ravens. We're coming off a pretty good win last week. Loss versus the Garden City, 27-45. So their three keys of the game are.
All right, so this should be a really good game tonight. I'm really excited to see what happens. The Ravens and the Pirates are both great teams, and I'm really excited to see what goes down tonight.
Yeah, and then we're going to send it down to Jared Broxmeyer and Nikki Saraceni down there. So bad. That's fine.
Regular season game, those seniors, especially Dauby and Beck. It's going to be great to see how they perform in their last regular season game.
Yeah, Dauby has set the record for points and rebounds for the Pirates, so she can add on to that with this game.
Yeah, just Dauby, one of the top players out there, 19.3 points per game. The last Pirates game, she had 22 points and 26 rebounds, and last time out against Sewanhaka, she put up yet another 20-20 games, so it'll be interesting to see how Dauby plays and how they'll do the minutes for the senior game.
Yeah, and on the Sewanhaka side, you got Alexis Stewart, who has been very good all year, averaging 10.6 points per game.
Yeah, as last time out against the Pirates, Stewart dropped 13 points, averaging 10.6 a game, 11 last game, and just also Marriott, one of their big threats from deep, 28 3-pointers on the year and 11.4 a game.
Yeah, as this is going to just be, as I said before, great game. Both teams have been very solid all year.
Yeah, as the Pirates talking over their last few plans, same with the Ravens before they announced the starting lineups for both teams.
Yeah, as both teams getting ready to get underway.
Yeah, as it looks like the Pirates are talking it over and the Ravens getting ready to announce that starting five.
Yeah, Pirates, you're probably going to be starting with the senior line to start.
Yeah, as the Ravens of this year, 9-10 on the year, but 8-5 in the conference. It shows how good they have been going up against the teams in their own conference, their bigger games. They've really stepped up for the big games when they needed to. So we'll see how they step up tonight against the Pirates.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting as they are announcing the players.
As starting off for the Ravens, starting is Marriott, who is a senior. Their next starter will be Grant, averaging 7.7 points per game. Next starter is Williams, who last time out against the Pirates dropped 5 points. Then Morrow averaging 6.2 a game and 4 points last time out against the Pirates. Also Lopez, who's got 13 three-pointers, one of the threats from deep, 3.4 a game. And now the Pirates starters, who will be your senior lineup. As starting off with Arcos here, as Arcos is making her return, as Arcos has been hurt for most of the season here. Then Leah Smith, who's just one of the key players on this team, one of the strong players on defense and all around the ball. Then to Barbosa, who's just one of the best on defense, especially against the top guards. Then sending it over to Skolovic, who's a Holy Cross lacrosse commit, double-double last game and just put up the numbers all year. And then Sophia Beck, co-captain, putting up the numbers last time out against Sewanhaka. As the Pirates will be going with a starting lineup that does not involve senior captain Michaela Dobby.
Yeah, and as we have the national anthem.
As the Pirates getting hyped up, getting ready for tip-off. Sewanhaka 2. Both teams making their last few adjustments. Refs getting ready.
Yeah, Jared, what do you think are going to be the keys for both teams' success today?
I think the keys is how will the Pirates start out of the gate? They've started strong in a lot of their games. And just how will they do it? Who will they run the ball through? Will they run it through Skolovic, Dobby? And will they change their game plan going out with that senior starting lineup? How will they change that, and how will they make it for them to win? And I think for the Ravens, it'll be Stewart. Stewart, last time out, 13 against the Pirates. They'll just try and keep using her and using her as she was able to just knock down shot after shot last game. As last time out, these two teams, the Pirates came away victorious 46-32. So you're the Ravens, you're looking for a different result here.
Yeah, and we're going to have tip-off is about to get underway. It looks like we are going to have,
as it'll be Skolovic going up against Morrow here for tip-off. Ref checking up on everybody. The Ravens making their adjustment of where they want their players for this opening tip. Both coaches doing it now. Ref checking both sides here. Getting ready. As it's up, and we are underway here as Morrow wins it back to Marriott. Marriott with a guard by Barbosa. As it's Marriott to Williams. Williams now over. As it's now Morrow with it. Morrow guards, and Morrow will be called for the travel. As Smith with the tight defense right on the ball, not allowing Morrow to find an open space.
yeah, that's the mistakes you want to minimize during a game.
As it's Smith to Beck. Beck now over to Skolovic. Beck now with it. Drives to the hoop, and Beck able to lay that in as the Pirates are on the board here. As now it's the Ravens. Williams and Marriott playing catches. Now it's Marriott up to Lopez. Lopez to Marriott. Marriott over to Williams. Williams to Lopez. Back to Marriott. Morrow with it now. 10 on the shot clock. Marriott, shot clock winding down as it's Lopez drives. As now it's Williams. Deep three there, Marriott up and off the rim as it'll be a shot clock violation there.
Yeah, Pirates did a great job defending the perimeter there. Ravens were not able to get in.
As it's Barbosa now, guarded by Lopez. Barbosa now under the front court. Barbosa to Skolvik. Skolvik to Smith. Smith to Barbosa. Barbosa to Skolvik. Skolvik to Arcos. Arcos to Smith. Smith drives, kicks it out to Skolvik. Skolvik shot off the mark there as that'll be rebounded by Marriott. Marriott guarded by Beck. Marriott full speed up. Off the mark there, rebounded by Beck. Beck in transition. Ravens trying to chase down Beck as they do. As it's Skolvik. Over to Barbosa. Barbosa. Picked by Skolvik. Arcos now with it. Arcos to Skolvik. Skolvik with 15 on the shot clock. Skolvik looking for the open man. Smith with it. Smith to Barbosa. Barbosa with 7. Skolvik now with 4 on the shot clock. Smith, 3. Off the rim there. Offensive rebound, Barbosa. No good there as rebounded by Marriott. Falls into the hands of Grant. As it's Grant back to Williams. Williams slowing down the pace of this game as it's Williams to Marriott. Marriott to Lopez. Lopez, 3. Up and good as the Ravens take an early lead here with that 3 by Lopez. Barbosa now with it. Barbosa to Beck, nearly stolen by Marriott. Back to the lane, up. No good, rebounded by Morrow. Morrow to Williams. Williams here. Loses it, gets it back to Marriott. Marriott drives and able to put it in. Back-to-back possessions with scores from the Ravens. 5-2 Ravens here as it's Barbosa. Barbosa finds Beck. Beck with it in the corner to Skolvik. Skolvik drives baseline up and able to lay it in as Skolvik gets his first points of the night. 5-4 Ravens. In here Lopez. Lopez to Williams. Williams back to Lopez. Lopez to Williams. Now it's over to Marriott. Pirates swarming a double. Errant pass there, picked up by Lopez. Lopez now to Morrow. Morrow shot, no good. Rebounded by Smith. As Dobby getting ready to check in at the next whistle. As it's Smith to Barbosa. Barbosa to Arcos. Arcos up. Off the mark there. Rebounded by Marriott. Marriott now, 4:10 to go in the quarter. As it's Williams to Lopez. Lopez, 3. No good there as it's saved by the Ravens. Smith thought it was out. As it's Arcos now. Arcos drives. Arcos up. Blocked there as it'll go out of bounds off of the Pirates as it'll be Dobby checking in for Arcos. As Arcos was able to get his first minutes of the year due to injury. As now it's Dobby checking in for the first time on her senior night.
Yeah, that was great effort, though, before by the Ravens to keep the ball in and keep it going. That was about to be out of bounds, but he kept it in.
As it's Williams here. As the Ravens struggle to get it over, stolen by Smith, picked up by Barbosa. Barbosa now. Barbosa to Skolvik. Skolvik to Barbosa. Barbosa up to Dobby. Dobby looking for the pass. Errant pass there, saved by Barbosa. Skolvik down now, picked up by Marriott. Marriott finds an open Raven, drives to the hoop, rolls off the rim there, picked up by Lopez. As it's Lopez to Morrow. Morrow. Grant. It's cutting Morrow, deflected by Smith as it's Barbosa now with it as coach able to get a timeout there for the Pirates. 2:56 to go in the first quarter. Ravens 5, Pirates 4.
Yeah, fantastic timeout there right there by Mulvey. Great timeout. It would have been a jump ball if he didn't get it off in time.
Yeah, as the Pirates offense led it out of the gate. They almost looked like there wasn't much chemistry there, as Dobby was not in that starting lineup, but that's been the key player for the Pirates offense this year. As this game goes on, we'll see if the Pirates are able to pick up that offense with Dobby entering the game.
Yeah, so we have the replay here by Solvik. A great drive there, getting past the defender and getting the easy bucket.
Yes, the Pirates will break the huddle here, keeping the same 5 out there. Same for the Ravens, as it'll be Pirates ball. Beck inbounding it to Barbosa. As it's Beck with the ball into Barbosa. Barbosa now with it. As it's Barbosa to Dobby. Jump ball there, as it'll be Ravens ball. As a great defensive play there by Grant.
Yeah, great aggressive play to get the ball.
Yeah, not letting Dobby intimidate her, as the ref will actually say they messed it up there, as it'll be Pirates ball off of that jump, as it'll be Beck. Gets it into Smith. Smith with the shot fake. Smith now back to Barbosa. Barbosa rolls off her foot there, able to keep it in. Bounces it to Dobby, as it'll go out of bounds off of Marriott, though. This Ravens defense looks very strong right now out of the gate.
Yeah, very aggressive. There's another whistle.
As the ref will whistle, as they're talking about whether or not Marriott was lined up a little too close on that inbound play, as Marriott will be moved back a little, as it's Beck looking for the open teammate, as Beck to Skolvik. Skolvik, open lane, drives, but a little too open there. Skolvik will be called for the travel.
Yeah, a little happy feet there.
Yes, it's Grant in the Williams. Williams back to Marriott. Williams with it. Williams to Marriott. Off a couple Pirates. Gets right back to Grant. Grant to Lopez. Lopez to Williams. Williams drives. Throws that one up. Deflected by a couple Ravens. Right back out. As it's Williams with 4 on the shot clock. Lopez. Mid-range up. Off the rim there. Rebound by Barbosa. As it's Barbosa. Moving with some speed. Barbosa to Smith. Smith to Skolvik. Skolvik to Dobby. Off of Dobby, as it will be deflected again by Grant. As Grant looking very aggressive and strong on the Ravens defense so far. As we'll have our first substitution here, as Stewart will be coming into the game for Lopez. As it's Beck into Skolvik. Skolvik up. No good there. Rebounded by Grant. As it's Grant to Stewart. Stewart up. Not able to lay it in, as they'll say Stewart drew the foul.
Stewart going to the line here, and she has averaging a 10.6 points per game and has 30 free throws. Definitely not a person you want on the line.
Yes, Stewart, one of the strongest players on this team, and to see her coming off the bench with these numbers is pretty impressive.
Yeah, and also averages 13 points a game.
As Stewart's first one is up and good there, as it'll be 6-4 Ravens. Stewart's second one is up and off the mark. Grant fights for it, not able to grab it. As it's now Smith out to Skolvik. Skolvik threads the needle there, as it's right back out to Barbosa. Mid-range, off the rim, rebounded by Beck. Beck up, no good, rebounded by Morrow. As it's Morrow. Dumps it back to Williams. Williams with 125. Williams to Marriott. Marriott up. Trying to draw contact there, not able to get it. As they'll say, she just threw it away there. It'll be Pirates ball down low. As Triano getting ready to check in, as Barbosa now. Barbosa guarded by Stewart. Barbosa to Skolvik. Skolvik takes the pass a couple times. Now to Smith. Smith. Dobby. Still looking for the first points, as it's Dobby to Skolvik. Skolvik up. No good there. Dobby fights for the rebound. Not able to get it, as it's Stewart in transition. Stewart now over to Marriott. Marriott over to Williams. As it's Morrow. as it's Stewart now. 13 on the shot clock and game clock running down as it's Grant. 8 now on the shot clock as it's Grant. Down low, tipped away by Smith and stolen by Skolovic. Skolovic now finds Barbosa. Barbosa drives, rolls off the rim, rebounded by Darby. No good there as Barbosa gets it but juggles it away. 15.2 on the clock. 6-4 Ravens. That'll be Triano checking in for Smith.
Yeah, 15 seconds left. They're probably going to wait till the game clock is low and then take the shot.
As it's Grant. Now back to Williams. Grant with it. Now with 10. Williams. As now it's Stewart with 5. Guarded by Skolovic. Stewart tipped. Running out of time. Stewart, 3. Last second off the backboard. And at the end of one quarter here, Ravens 6, Pirates 4. Not quite the start you expected by the Pirates here. Down by 2 at the end of the first quarter of their senior game.
Yeah, there's been very aggressive play. Both teams have been struggling to score points because once they're getting it, there is no room to operate any sort of offense.
Yeah, one of the key things here that is very surprising for the Pirates is Michaela Darby, 0 of 1 on field goals in that first quarter. Darby was held scoreless for one of the very few times in that first quarter.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, she got the late rebound but hasn't been able to do much.
Yeah, as very, very, very surprising start right there by Darby.
Yeah, there hasn't been much points. Both teams, again, the defense has been incredible. And yeah. Yeah, and Stewart averaging 10.6 points per game has been great.
Yeah, this game here and I'm going to welcome you back to second quarter here. Me alongside Luke Spankar alongside Nikki Saraceni. Nikki, what have you seen out of this Pirates and this Ravens offense here?
I really think both offenses have been pretty strong. I think they just need to work together a little bit more and just take their opportunities and just take to the net when they have the chance.
Yeah, for the Pirates, saw that all-senior lineup coming out there in the first quarter. And you can bring in that sophomore Mia Triano here to start the second quarter here. The Pirates offense need to elevate a little more on the offensive side of the ball, and also on the defensive side of the ball. Sewanhaka, it's been a very close defensive game for both teams. Sewanhaka came out hard on offense and trying to stop them that way. And that's going to be number 5 there. To the corner for the 3, and that's going to be good. Huge 3 there for Sewanhaka, bringing this lead to a 9-4. On the side, you have Sewanhaka here, getting the ball off of that foul. That's going to be Williams here with the ball, guarded by Triano. Williams. Over to Marriott. Marriott. Trying to find open player, and that's going to be Williams with the ball. And that's going to be fouled there by Skolovic, and Williams is going to go to the line. Williams here got that pass to Marriott for that 3 in the corner. Trying to find something for the Sewanhaka offense, who has been great here to start the second quarter. Williams with the first one, that's not going to go. The second one, that's not going to go there. Rebounded by Dobby. Dobby trying to push the ball down the court. Dobby got it by Grant. But back to Beck. Skolovic, and that's going to be blocked by Grant again on the outside. Dobby got it by Grant. Over to Barbosa. Barbosa. Got it by Stewart. Barbosa trying to find open lane. She's going to put the layup, and that's not going to go. That's going to be rebounded her again. She's going to get her own rebound. And that's just going to be passed out of bounds there.
Yeah, obviously not the outcome that she was looking for. She was really trying to find that pass in front of the net, but unfortunately she just couldn't get that pass to any of her teammates.
Yeah, trying to find Beck over there, and it's not going to go. That's going to be Williams. Williams over to Marriott. Back to Morrow. Stewart with the 3, and that's not going to go. And that's going to go Pirates' way there. And that's going to bring in McGovern here for Barbosa. Beck here over McGovern. McGovern guarded by Stewart, top of the key. Frantrano. Skolovic here. Frantrano for 3. And that's not going to go off the back of the rim. Marriott here, guarded by Trano. Double team, Sophia and Triano. Pirates bring a zone defense here, and that's not going to go there for Moreau. Rebounded by Daubie. Daubie finds Triano in the corner. Triano for the 3. That's going to go, but rebounded by Daubie again. Daubie trying to find open bucket. And that's going to go there. Huge bucket there by the Pirates. William trying to find something, getting double teamed. McGovern with a great steal. Daubie. Triano here. And that's not going to go. We shoot a spray of 3s here.
Triano really trying for those 3s there and trying to use up all those opportunities that they can get from just transitioning from that great defense and the steal to just driving to the net.
Yeah, we've seen this Mepham Pirates offense coming out huge so far. What have you seen from them?
I think they've been really just trying to string along some passes to really just get the ball in the net, and they've been trying for a lot of 3s. And I don't know, I think, yeah, pretty much just that.
Yeah, early in the second quarter, you saw that 3 from Marriott in the corner. It's been huge for the Sewanhaka offense, who's been up by 3 here. On the other side, you have Mepham, who's getting McGovern and Triano, one of these 2 leading guards there throughout the year, the sophomore and the freshman, trying to propel this offense into new heights after a disappointing first quarter for them. That's to be Grant. Mepham running a full court press there. Grant here, and they get the kick ball. Excuse me. Triano with the steal, and that's going to be huge there. That's going to be a foul called on Sewanhaka. That's going to be Marriott.
Like we said, those underclassmen really just taking advantage of and here we see just a great offensive play by Sewanhaka.
Back over to McGovern. McGovern back to Beck. Skolovic in the corner, trying to find Daubie in the paint. Daubie's going to find a shot, and that's going to go. Huge make there for the Pirates. Just cutting this lead down to only 1. That full court press has been an issue all day for the Sewanhaka Ravens. That's going to be Marriott. Marriott rushing the paint, and that's not going to go. Triano with the rebound, kicked out by Daubie. Triano, McGovern. Skolovic trying to find an opportunity. McGovern pump fakes the 3, back to Skolovic. Skolovic the mid-range. And that's not going to go. Beck trying to get the rebound. That's going to be rebounded by Marriott. Sewanhaka going the other way. Over to Williams. Williams over to Stewart. Stewart trying to find an open pass. See back over to Marriott. Marriott trying to get past Triano. And that's not going to go from the layup. And that's going to be rebounded by Daubie. Daubie here. Guarded by Grant. And that's going to be stolen there. Sorry, excuse me, that's not going to be stolen. It's going to be kicked out by Grant there. Daubie off the screen from, that's going to be over to Beck. Beck trying to find open layup. That's not going to be passed out to Skolovic. That's not going to go. Beck back to McGovern. Daubie with the mid-range, and that's not going to go. Rebounded by Grant there, going to Sewanhaka away. Williams guarded by McGovern at the top of the key. It's going to be Stewart. Stewart with the nice pump fake outside, and she's going to get fouled by Skolovic. Great move there by Stewart, trying to find an open lane there.
Stewart has 33 free throws, really just showing how much he just puts herself out there and is willing to just take that foul to just get those extra free throws.
Yeah, one of the best free throw shooters for the Sewanhaka team on the line here. And she's going to make another one, make that 31, Nikki. And that's going to be the second one here for her. and that shouldn't go understood. This free throw game is not very prevalent in girls basketball. That's just huge whenever you can find a free throw shooter that can make 2 of her shots to the line. And he said before he's made 32 free throws throughout the season here. Skolovic here. McGovern. McGovern over to Smith. Smith trying to find something. Back to Beck. And that's going to be a foul called there by the refs. That's going to be on Lopez there on the hold. Beck off the inbound. Beck finds Smith, guarded by Lopez. Skolovic. Skolovic punk fakes a 3, and that's going to go to the layup, and that's going to go there for the Pirates. He's going to go down to 11. Who's going to bring this lead back to only down by 1? Sorry, excuse me. Bring this deficit only down by 1. Williams finds Stewart. Stewart, guarded by Smith. Stewart gets the blow by, and that's not going to go. Rebounded by the Pirates. Smith. Smith trying to find an opportunity here. Skolovic finds McGovern. McGovern, and that's not going to go. Rebounded by Dobby. That's going to be a jump ball called there by the Pirates. Going Pirates' way. Sorry, not jump ball called there. It's going to be inbound off Beck. Beck. Finds Skolovic at the top of the key. Skolovic for 3. And that's not going to go. Bounce to the back of the rim. Skolovic gets her own rebound there. And she's going to find Beck in the corner. Sorry, excuse me, McGovern in the corner. That's going to be Beck here. Beck trying to find a layup, and that's going to be Skolovic. Skolovic another shot, and that's not going to go. Williams here trying to push tempo for the Sewanhaka team. Trying to make this a bigger lead as they had in the first quarter. Stewart, guarded by Skolovic. Stewart trying to make opportunity. That's going to be fouled by Leah Smith.
Yeah, you can really tell how much Sewanhaka really wants to rush to that net, whereas Mepham's really trying to take their time and find those open passes.
Yeah, it's going to be a sub out there for Dawson and Monroe on the Sewanhaka side. And then you get Barbosa for McGovern. As me Stewart said before, one of the best free throw shooters for the Sewanhaka team. Leave the line again. And that one's not going to go there for Stewart. Stewart with another one. That's not going to go. Rebounded by Beck. And she's going to step a foot out of bounds there. And that's going to go the way for the Pirates. As Beck here just trying to push tempo there, and she gets a costly mistake there. Barbosa. Smith. Over to Skolovic. Skolovic finds Barbosa on the top of the key. Guarded by Stewart. Beck. Beck, and she's going to be fouled there. And that's going to set her to the line. Pirates trying to take a lead here in this game.
Pirates trying to find those quick passes now and really trying to speed up their game to get to the net and see if that's successful for them.
Beck here trying to find 2 free throws here for this Pirates team. And the first one's going to go, and that's going to bring us to a tie. 11-11 here at Mepham High School.
It's a big point, making that tie.
And the second one's not going to go. Great rebound there by Grant. Grant finds Williams. Williams. And that's going to be a costly mistake there by Williams. Just trying to push a tempo and find Stewart. And that's going to go Pirates' way. Back here off the inbound of Barbosa. Barbosa. As we're in that all-senior lineup as we've seen so many times so far in this first and second quarter. Skolovic. Skolovic finds Beck. Beck trying to find Dobby in the paint, and that's not going to go. Just a little costly mistake. The double Dobby's getting triple team there. Williams. Guarded by Barbosa. Williams trying to find opportunity. It's going to be Marriott here. Marriott's going to take the back jumper, and that's going to go. Huge shot there for the Ravens. And they're going to take a 2-point lead here. Barbosa. Skolovic guarded by Dawson. Skolovic finds Smith in the corner. Smith with the 3, and that's not going to go. Barbosa with a great rebound. Rebounds it again. Over to Beck at the top of the key, guarded by Williams. Skolovic there, guarded by Dawson, and that's not going to go. Smith another rebound, another offensive rebound here for the Pirates. And that's just going to throw it down court. And that's going to be a backcourt violation here for the Pirates. You're going to have Stewart take it out here for the Ravens. Finds Dawson, guarded by Dobby. Williams top of the key. Finds Marriott. Stewart with the 3. And almost goes in there for the Ravens. And that's going to bounce at the back of the rim.
Stewart trying to take advantage of those three-pointers. She has 22 this year. And she's trying to show herself as very strong at the free throw and the three-pointer.
Marriott. That's not going to go there. Rebounded by Dobby. Finds Skolovic. Skolovic's not going to go. Rebounded by Linnekin again. And that one just going to bounce at the back and then the front of the rim. Just great offensive rebounds there by the Pirates, but they can't find an opportunity. One shot to go there. Stewart, guarded by Skolovic. Stewart trying to find an opportunity here for the Ravens. And that's going to go Mepham way. Great defense there by Skolovic, guarded by, great defense there by Skolovic.
Mepham just trying to get.
Barbosa here. Barbosa finds Beck. Beck with a great layup, and that's not going to go. Another offensive rebound there, and that's just going to bounce off of the back of the rim.
Mepham trying to find their momentum there at the end, and they couldn't get that point, but hopefully they'll have a good.
Yeah, pretty low-scoring game for both of these teams. You have defense showing out here in the first couple quarters.
Yeah, definitely. I think both teams are really pretty strong defensively. Both really very aggressive, and both of them just trying to really get those passes to get to net.
Yeah, and on the other side of the ball, you have Dobby leading them in points here with 4, and just trying to find opportunities for them to score. Just great for them, and just trying to find opportunities for this Mepham Pirates team to score and trying to find. And on the other side, you have the Ravens, who have showed great problems with Marriott and Stewart. Stewart has made three of 4 for rebounds there for this Pirates team.
Yeah, definitely. She's just really been good all around, offensively, defensively, just doing everything she could for her team.
And we're going to send over to Bridget Flanagan with Mr. Mulvey.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Coach Mulvey from the Mepham team. Coach Mulvey, how do you guys feel like you've been playing in the first half, considering the score of 13?
Defensively, we only given up 13 points. Unfortunately, we've only scored 11, so we got to do a better job on the offensive end. We're getting some shots, just not making them.
Yeah, and then going into this halftime, emotions have to be really high. What do you got to tell the girls when you get into that huddle and you have to speak to them?
Just take a deep breath, and focus was written on our board tonight. I think we got through the first half, and now we'll settle in the second half.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're
and
welcome.
Sending it up to you guys in the studio.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bridget, and thank you, Coach Mulvey. There's been so much to unpack from the first half, so let's get right into it. First, for the Mepham Pirates, who have not been as aggressive as normal, but that comes from a lot of things. They're seniors in their last regular season games of their careers, but this is such an important time come playoffs. This is against one of the top seeds in their conference. If they win this game, they're a 4th or 5th seed, and their road to the Final Four is just a few games away. If not, they're a 7 or 8 seed, and there's a much harder path. So Maya, what have you seen so far?
I mean, it's been a really close game. Neither team has been in a crazy lead yet so far, and I think that really just shows how both teams are pretty similar in how they play. And I was wondering, Jake, what do you think is going to happen in the next? What do you expect to have both teams doing in the next couple of
Well, I
quarters?
think for the Ravens, it's going to be get back to your roots. Go to the free throw line. It's how you have scored so many points, and it's how you pulled away from each and every game this season. And for Mepham, it's going to really just have to be go around your star player. Michaela Dalby has been phenomenal the entire season, game in, game out, breaking records and doing everything from each side of the court. So I think if you want to win this game, if you want to win one of the biggest games in the season so far, you have to rely on the player who has gotten you to the point so far.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You know, Michaela has been playing amazing this season, and especially in this game, just like all the other players on the court. And I'm really excited to see what happens.
Definitely, and I spoke to Coach Mulvey earlier, This is a team style of basketball, and you see it game in and game out. Sierra Barbosa guards the opposing best scorer every single game, and she's been locked down, and incredibly on the offensive side too, it's just been game in and game out with assists. But on Sewanhaka, the defense is going to have to be more aggressive. On the threes late in the stretch, you have to step up. On rotations, you have to be quick, you have to be aggressive, and you cannot hesitate.
Yeah, Sewanhaka has been making quite a few three-pointers this game, and it's definite to see that Mepham has to step up their defense against them.
Definitely. I mean, Anaya Maria has been one of those star players every single game. She's averaging 11 points already alongside her co-star Alexi Stewart. They've been kind of the dynamic duo that Sewanhaka has really looked for, and they've been double teaming all of Mepham's ball carriers. So it's going to be just a battle of who's going to be more aggressive.
Yeah, Grace Golovic here with a nice two-pointer. You know, there's been a lot of scores this game, and I'm really excited to see what other players start to emerge and start to get points in this game.
I think it's going to be feed the hot hand. I mean, any of these players can step up at any single time, whether it's Sophia Beck or even one of the underclassmen who maybe doesn't really get 10 points a game, but if they'll make one, they'll make the next, and that will turn the tides of the game. Basketball is a game of runs at the end of the day.
Yeah, I'm super excited to see what happens in the next two quarters of the game. One special thing that I like to point out is one senior, Melanie Arcos. She just came back from an injury, and it's so nice to see that this senior gets to play in her senior game and her final game of her career.
Of course, BMB Zone, we're so excited to have her back on the court, and you could see the smile on her face when she was out there. She's just such an athlete, and she loves to play.
Yeah, as we can see right here, one of Sewanhaka's nice players. You know, they've been making so many baskets, and it's just, you can tell that they have definitely been aggressive and that they are really trying in this game, and they definitely have been giving the Pirates a fight.
Absolutely, and the aggression is reciprocated on both sides. A lot of these shots we're making, you're seeing it's a low-scoring game. These are tough shots. So not only are you going to have to get the open shots in the second half, you have to make the ones you're going to get, because in this game, against these two talented defenses, you're not going to get many open layups, and you're not even going to get many open threes, which is really unheard of to be guarding it like that in a high school setting.
So you can tell that they are exactly what I said in the beginning, quality over quantity. These girls are picking what they're shooting, and they're making sure that they will get it in. Even if it's from the three-point line, they know that the shots they're making, they're trying their best to get it in the basket.
And absolutely, and you can see Lila Lopez there. She's going to be someone who's capitalizing a lot this game. A step into three is one of any basketball player's favorite shots. Getting the momentum to carry you into the three-pointer is a lot more comfortable than some of the shots that Mepham's defense is going to force you to be taking. So anytime you actually get those shots, it is extremely, extremely necessary that you make them.
Yeah, and you can see a lot of times with Sewanhaka, they have made multiple three-pointers, so you can see that they've realized that, and they've been definitely taking advantage of that throughout this game.
I mean, absolutely. And let's shift a little bit over into the defensive side, because we've been talking a little bit too much about the offense. So what have you kind of seen from Mepham's side specifically we'll start off with?
So I can definitely see that the Mepham girls are guarding hard in this game. You know, they are following the ball, they're following their player, and they're definitely trying to get the ball. What have you seen, Jake?
I mean, I think from Sewanhaka, just to flip over a little bit, I've seen their full court press. It's something not a lot of high school teams are able to get by, and it's something you're seeing every single play. It's going to tire Mepham out more than anything. So whether they're going to get a 5-on-4 kind of opportunity, Sewanhaka is going to let them have it, because the next play, they're not going to be as energized as they could be. So I think that's going to really go into the second half. Can Mepham sustain their energy enough to really go long and have some longevity in this game.
Yeah, that's definitely important to see, and that's a really good strategy being used by Sewanhaka. And what do you think that Mepham is using as their defensive strategy?
I think it's just stick to your bread and butter. I mean, Sierra Barbosa is going to guard Anaya every single play, and that's been working. Leah Smith, one of the more aggressive and one of the more athletic players that Mepham basketball has from her lax experience. I mean, she's going to be entirely aggressive. She's not afraid of contact, and I think that's something every basketball team needs, and she fits that role perfectly. I mean, obviously, Michaela Daube has been perfect inside the paint. She's been getting almost every rebound, but Sophia Beck has been coming up incredible. A lot of those loose rebounds that you don't want the offense to get to, she's been saving, so that gives them an extra possession. And possessions are key. Of all its quality over quantity, the more shots that you put up, some of them have to start falling at the end of the day. So just the more possessions and the more quality possessions that you're going to get, it's going to be a story of success.
Yeah, I know. The next 2 quarters of this game are going to be, I think they're going to be, I keep everyone on their toes. This game, as I said before, no team has really been in the lead so far, and I'm just really excited to see what happens next.
I mean, definitely, and we're getting inching closer and closer to game time, but the stands are packed. This is a playoff implications game, and we cannot wait to see how it ends. So until the second half, we can only expect a lot of scoring, a lot of defense, and a lot of emotions on each side of the ball. Coach Movey has been waiting for this opportunity for so long. He finally has the team, and he finally has the base of getting ready to get to the Final Four, but only time will tell. We're going to send it down to Bridget Flanagan with your second coach's interview.
Guys, as you can see, it's been an incredible first half here in the gym, with the Ravens at 13 but the Pirates at 11. Clearly in this gym, the energy is up, with all of the fans coming out to support all of the 6 seniors on their senior day. This game has really been promising at an incredible time, and I'm personally excited to see the second half of this. Back to you guys in the booth.
After a great first half, we see this a 13-11 lead here for the Sewanhaka Ravens. And Nikki, what have you seen so far for this Ravens and Pirates team?
I think just both sides, like offensively, have been just trying to find their groove and just trying to find what works for them. And defensively, they've both been really aggressive and just really trying to keep the other team out of the paint and just away from the net.
Yes, has been a more defensive game for both teams, as them keeping both teams under 15 points so far on this night. And you see on that first half, honoring the seniors for the Pirates, Sierra Barbosa, Grace Skolovic, Sophia Beck, Mel Arcos, Michaela Daube, and Leah Smith, them all playing there, and they're going to run a lineup of all seniors again. And here it's going to be Beck here, taking the inbound here for the Pirates. Beck's going to find Barbosa. Barbosa guarded by Stewart. We're back to Beck. Beck trying to find an easy layup there for the Pirates. That's not going to go. Rebounded by Daube, and she picks up her own shot, and that's how that's going to go here. Tie game here at Mepham High School. You see his Pirates running the zone here. Coming out in a trap defense here.
Keep it there, low body.
Double team, Stewart's double team. And Beck's going to get the steal there. Downfield pass, downcourt pass to Skolovic. That's not going to go. And that's going to be a little mix-up there by the referees, and that's going to go Pirates' way here. Beck here trying to find the pass. Finds Skolovic for the easy shot, and that's going to go there for the Pirates. Skolovic wide open there. 15-13 here. Pirates coming out on fire so far in the second half. Barbosa guarded by Stewart, going to knock the ball away. And Beck, another steal on this side for the Pirates. Trying to find Daube, cross court. Beck here for 3, and that's not going to go.
The Pirates are really just doing well so far with 2 quick shots and just those great transitions, just stealing the ball away on defense and transitioning to the offense where they have a lot of opportunities.
Smith to the pump fake, and she's going to take the shot, and that's not going to go. Dobby with another offensive rebound. And that's going to be Morrow. Morrow over to Williams. Williams finds Stewart. Stewart back over to Williams in the corner. Williams with the 3. And that's not going to go. Dobby here. Just blocked out of the way by Stewart, and that's going to go Pirates' way.
Sewanhaka's looking to be really aggressive now, trying to steal the ball whenever they can, blocking away from Mepham to stop them from making those passes.
It's going to be our Barbosa here. Barbosa guarded by Stewart. Stewart trying to tip the ball away again there, but that's not going to go. Smith trying to find the open pass. Smith finds Skolovic, and she's going to take a hard foul there, and that's going to send her to the line for 2. Skolovic here is going to have to take 2 shots here at the free throw line. And the first one's going to hit off the back of the rim. Skolovic here. And that's going to be a little early jump there by Stewart. And she's going to be able to redo that free throw. That's Skolovic here. And she's going to make the second one, bringing it to a 16-13 lead here for the Pirates. And that's going to be a timeout call there by the Ravens.
The Pirates are really finding their momentum, and just especially so early in this quarter, it's really important for them to find that early on and just take that into this second half of the game with them.
Yeah, they've used that transition offense, as we've seen many times here for the Pirates, and getting those offensive rebounds helps for them. Bringing those putback buckets by Dobby, we've seen that multiple times so far in this game. And the Ravens need to come out a little more aggressive on that offense side of the ball. You saw that new defense there that the Pirates have implemented, that trap defense. And just trying to come off a little more aggressive on the offense side of the ball, find the open man, because with that trap defense, there's always going to be one man open there.
Yeah, definitely. And I think it's all about like finding that open person whenever they can for both sides, just really finding those connecting passes and finding that open player whenever they can to just really get that shot from any side of the court, because at least for the Pirates and for Sewanhaka too, there are a lot of strong offensive players that really can just shoot from all over. So just finding that open pass just can really be beneficial for both sides.
Yeah, as you've seen, it's been a 3-heavy game here for both teams. You have Marriott and others for that Ravens team putting up a lot of threes, and Stewart. And you're going to walk in here with 6 minutes left here in the third. 16-13 Pirates on their senior day. Close game versus Sewanhaka. You have Stewart here inbounding to Williams. Williams here bringing the ball up. Double teamed by Skolovic, and that's going to be tipped away by Barbosa. Stewart's going to get a hold of it again. And she's going to take a hard foul there by Dobby. And Williams up the inbound here. Williams finds Stewart. Stewart finds Marriott. She's going to get the ball again. Over to Williams, and Williams is going to go off the tip of her hands. And that's going to go Pirates' way. As you're going to Beck here over Barbosa. Barbosa finds Dobby. And that's going to go off, and that's going to be Marriott's way, and it's going to be up to Stewart. Stewart trying to find a big bucket there, and that's going to go and one here for the Ravens with the chance to tie it.
Sewanhaka just really taking advantage of the steal on the defensive side and really just taking it up and creating opportunities for them to score.
And Stewart's going to have one at the line here. And that's going to go. 16-16 at Mepham High School. Barbosa. Barbosa finds Skolovic. Skolovic pump faking those passes. And she's going to find Barbosa in the corner. Guarded by Stewart. Skolovic for the three. And that's going to go off the front of the rim. Marriott here, guarded by Skolovic. And Merritt's going to put up a layup, and that's not going to go. Rebounded by the Pirates. Smith taken up by Williams. Finds Dobby over to Beck. Dobby with the screen. And Skolovic's going to get fouled there, and that's not going to go. And that's going to be a foul there off Stewart off the push.
Even. Anaya, stop fading. Come on, kiddo. I need you.
As that shot gets canceled out there by the ref.
Girls.
Gonna have Beck here. Trying to find open man. Finds Barbosa at the top of the key. Finds Skolovic. Skolovic's gonna take a big shot there by Grant. And that's gonna be a sub out here for Triano off Barbosa. Beck here. Beck here trying to open the man. Finds Skolovic down the paint. Finds Triano. Trying to find that pass to Dobby. Dobby off the J, and that's not going to go. Williams. Williams over to Stewart. Stewart finds Marriott for the deep three, and that one's not going to go. And that's going to go Pirates' way. Triano here. Triano guarded by Stewart, top of the key. Has to be ripped away by Stewart. And she's going to go down the fast break for the layup. And she's going to take a foul there by Dobby. And that's going to send her to the line.
Stewart originally trying to go for that layup there, but by taking that foul, she's able to do what she's best at, really. And with those 32 free throws, like we were mentioning before, she gets an opportunity to make another one.
Yeah, we've seen this place a lot of times tonight. And that's going to be 9 trips to the line here for her. And that one's going to go off the back of the rim. And that's going to go off the back of the rim too there. Second shot, rebounded by Dobby. Pirates trying to push a tempo. Trying to find a full court pass to Beck, and that's not going to go. That's going to be ripped away by Marriott. Marriott. Both these teams trying to push a tempo here in the third quarter. Stewart finds Williams. Williams. Guarded by Beck. Finds Marriott. Marriott in the corner to Stewart. Stewart for three. And that's not going to go. Smith here. Smith here trying to push tempo down the court. That's going over to Beck, and that's not going to go. And they're going to call a jump there. Jump ball there, going Sewanhaka way.
Both teams playing really aggressively and really moving the ball at a fast pace, both trying to pick up their momentum as this game is tied. And yeah, they're just both trying to really just push for their team.
Yeah, both teams trying to push that tempo off of that missed free throw there by Stewart. Trying to keep this a fast-paced game here. With 3 minutes left, 3 minutes and 49 left here in the third quarter. And that's going to be knocked away by Dobby, but that's going to be off of her hands. That's going the other way. Sewanhaka ball.
There's the aggressiveness for the Pirates. You can really tell how much they want to get this ball and how much they want to move it further to the offensive side for them.
Yeah, great job there by Dobby to stop them in transition. And that's going to be Moreau. Finds Stewart. Stewart, the great move there. And that's going to go there. Stewart has showed out here for the Sewanhaka offense here in the third quarter. Triano with a deep three. And that one's not going to go. Rebounded there by Sewanhaka. Guarded by Williams. Williams. With a Marriott. And she's going to be fouled there by Triano. And that's going to be the inbound here for the Ravens. That's going to find Williams over to Moreau. Moreau, guarded by Dobby at the top of the key. Finds Williams again. Williams the three. And that's going to go off the front of the room, and that's not going to go. Moreau finds Williams again at the top of the key. Williams trying to conduct this offense here for the Ravens. Finds Marriott. Marriott. Over to Grant. Grant. Barbosa playing heavy off defense there. Dobby. Great defense there by Dobby. It's gonna be the offensive rebound there for the Ravens. And Dobby's gonna get that steal there. Dobby pushing the pace here. Dobby over by Barbosa. It's gonna be Skolovic. And that one's not gonna go. Rebounded there by the Ravens. Williams here. Williams. Guarded by Triano. Triano with heavy offense. Heavy defense there. It's gonna be Marriott guarded by Stewart. Stewart. Trying to find it for the Ravens there. And that's gonna go Sewanhaka way. Yeah, and you're seeing on both of these teams, you're seeing the replay, or excuse me, you're seeing both of these teams pushing the tempo here, trying to make each other make costly mistakes.
Yeah, they're really changing the pace, and as we see here, that great shot by Stewart there, just really being an all-around good player and helping Sewanhaka out on the offensive side.
Yeah, Stewart with 8 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal there. And she comes off a couple of great moves so far in this game. A couple of great moves to get into that paint there for the Ravens.
Yeah.
That's going to be Sewanhaka ball here up by 2 with 2 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Especially at this point in the quarter, both teams are really trying to just do everything they can to just gain momentum and move that into the next quarter and the last.
That's why we're all waiting. What's up?
Yeah, and the refs and Mobley are going to talk over something here. That's going to be Williams here.
Can't beat you here. Watch diagonal screen.
And so the Ravens are trying to find an opportunity there for them to score, take a 4-point lead, maybe even a 5-point lead here. Williams. Williams finds Grant. Grant guarded by Barbosa. Grant's find Moreau. Moreau can't find an opportunity there. And that's going to be Barbosa here. Barbosa trying to push the tempo down the court. Finds Smith in the corner, guarded by Williams. Smith with the pump fake. She finds Skolovic. Skolovic to Dobby in the paint. Dobby. Great job there by the Ravens. But that's going to be a mistake there. And that's going to go Pirates' way. That's going to be back there. Barbosa. Dobby. Dobby here. Guarded by Grant. Dobby trying to pass into the paint. That's not going to go. That's going to be rebounded by Moreau. Moreau finds Williams. Williams trying to reset this offense here. Finds Stewart. Stewart over to Grant. Stewart. And that's going to be another great layup there for her. And that's going to have her on 10 points on the night. Dobby. Dobby over to Beck. Beck. Back over to Skolovic. Skolovic's not going to go. That's going to be a fight going down to the ground there for the ball. That's going to be a jump ball.
Both teams continuing that aggression. And now,
Yeah, aggression has been a big part of this game here. Pushing the tempo, trying to keep it fast-paced.
yeah, just really trying to throw the other team off with that fast-paced tempo, like you said, and just really trying to change things up and find what's successful for both of the teams.
Beck. Beck finds Skolovic. Skolovic here. Back to Barbosa. Barbosa with a good move there. Finds Smith. Back over to Smith. Smith trying to push her into the paint. Dobby with the three here. And that one's not going to go. And that's going to go Sewanhaka away there. 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. They might want to hold this ball out here. 20-16 here. Stewart double teamed. And she's going to find Moreau. Stewart again. And she's going to lose possession of it there. Just not being able to hold on to it. And Dobby's going to bring it up here for the Pirates. Dobby finds Smith. Smith. That's going to be blocked, but it's going to be rebounded. And that's not going to go. As we're going to see a 20-16 lead here for the Ravens going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, the Pirates just try to make one last play there, but they just couldn't do that right there, so they're going to be down by 4 going into the last quarter of this game.
Yeah, both teams just trying to push a tempo there. And we're going to say over to Bridget Flanagan.
Thanks, guys. As we can see, this was an incredible first half with the teams playing very closely. The Ravens are currently at 20 and Pirates are at 16, but only time can tell what the final quarter of this is going to bring. That's all for me. I'm sending it to Jared and Brandon for the final quarter of this very exciting game.
Thanks, Bridget. And we have a defensive showdown here. 2016, Ravens lead over the Pirates. Huge implications here for the Pirates here. A win gives them a shot at the 4 and 5 seed. A loss puts them at the 7 or 8 seed, and a tougher game in the playoffs.
Yeah, this has been very low-scoring affair. Both teams playing great defense. Mepham is probably going to start pressing way more this quarter as they're down by 4.
Yeah, as the Pirates led with 7 points today out of Skolovic, having a very strong senior game, making those open shots when it's there. And then for the Ravens, it's just Stewart. Stewart's got 10 points. She's one of the main leaders on this team. Also followed up by 6 rebounds by Moreau. Just a very even game here. 4-point game. We'll be in for a great finish tonight.
Yeah, there hasn't been much to put on the stat sheet because it's just been waiting the time, getting you the opportunity you want, but the defense has been all around incredible. There's been no easy shots this game.
Yeah, as every possession will be key tonight. Just that one key bucket, the 1 and 1, can be the difference in a 4-point game like this. As it'll be Beck getting ready to inbound, as it'll be Pirates ball getting ready to start this fourth quarter.
Yeah, in close games, the key is always to make that play. You have to make that play to win the game.
As it's Beck inbounds it to Barbosa. Barbosa with it. Guarded by Stewart. Barbosa to Beck. Beck drives. Beck finds Skolovic. Skolovic is blocked there, and it is grabbed by Williams. As it's Williams still with it. Williams taking her time, guarded by Smith. The edge, and that foul will be called on the ground as the basket went in, but that foul was not in the continuation of shooting there, as that'll be a foul on Smith, her second of the night. That'll be Williams inbounding the ball down low. As it's Williams looking for an open teammate as she hits Grant. Grant guarded by Barbosa. Grant up, and that foul will be in the act of shooting as Grant will be going to the line to shoot too.
Yeah, this is two very huge baskets right here to put the Ravens lead even bigger than it already is.
As Grant taking her first 2 free throws tonight, as that was Barbosa's 3rd foul tonight, as the first one by Grant is up and good to give the Ravens a 5-point lead. As Grant getting ready for her second here. Grant's second one is up, and it is good. As Grant sinks a pair, Pirates will sub in Triano for Barbosa. No, actually Smith, after Smith picked up that last foul. As Beck getting ready here, Beck inbounds to Barbosa. Barbosa now, taking her time, looking for the opening. As it's Barbosa to Skolvik. Skolvik passes it through the defender's legs. Dobby now down with it, as it's a jump ball here, and it will go in the way of the Ravens.
Yeah, great effort right there by the Ravens to get the ball. Again, they're up big. They don't have to rush. They're going to take their time here on offense.
As it's Williams with it now. Williams now up. As it's Stewart up. No good there. Tipped by Dobby. As Skolvik fighting through contact. As it'll be Stewart touching the ball out of bounds there. As it'll be out of bounds on the Ravens. As the Pirates had it, lost it, then were able to force Stewart to corral it out of bounds. As it's Barbosa now. 6:59 to go. 6-point lead, Ravens. Beck with it. Beck guarded tightly by Williams. Skolvik to Barbosa. Barbosa to Triano. Triano to Barbosa. Barbosa to Skolvik. Skolvik mid-range up off the rim there. Rebounded by Stewart. Stewart in transition now. Stewart now into the front court, slows it down. Stewart drives, floater up, rolls off, rebounded by Skolvik. Skolvik to Triano. Triano for 3 is up, off the mark, rebounded by Beck. Beck up, in the act of shooting will be fouled.
This is some huge free-pointers here. They need these free throws to go in.
As Beck, just a huge offensive rebound, able to go up with the height disadvantage, able to grab that rebound, as she's been able to be big for this Pirates team all year. First one by Beck is up and off the mark there, off the side of the rim, and just bounces out. As Beck getting ready for her second one, as she's got 3 points and now 4 rebounds, looking to make it 4 and 4. As Beck no good there, as that one is rebounded by Marriott, as it's Marriott to Williams. Williams now over to Stewart. Stewart, guarded by Skolvik, is Dobby with the block. Pirates thought it was a block, ref calls foul.
And Stewart going to line, definitely not the person you want on the line by Stewart right here, who has already 10 points in this game.
As Stewart trying to make it 12 here, as she'll be shooting her 11th free throw of the night. As Stewart, 4 of 10 so far, is up there and no good. As the second one by Stewart is up and good there. Stewart now with 11, as it'll be McGovern subbing in for Barbosa. Pirates down 7, trying to mount the comeback, and here's a replay of just Dobby just getting a little too much contact on the arm. Didn't look like it there, as it's Beck to Skolvik. Dobby down low, up, no good. Grabs her own rebound, but it rolls off of Dobby's leg. As it'll be Ravens ball here, another empty possession for the Pirates. As it's Williams, inbounds it now. Pirates running a full court press trap. As it's Williams looking for the opening, tipped away by Beck. 8-second violation maybe. As it's up, McGovern steals it.
And there was a whistle called here.
As the ref looks like they blew it dead for the 8-second violation.
And it's going to be Pirates ball.
Pirates ball here. And the Pirates nearly had a fast break there, but the refs blew it dead a little too early. As they saw the 8 seconds, but the Ravens did not have possession, as it's McGovern with it. McGovern in the back. Back. Looking for the opening. McGovern up, 3. Off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Moreau. Stolen by Triano. Triano up and lays it in to cut the deficit to 5. Time out by Coach Mulvey as the Pirates are fired up after that great steal by Triano and able to score.
Yeah, that was very much needed. They were down by 3 possessions. Being able to get that makes it a 2-possession game. And that was just a fabulous steal.
Yeah, that'll just swing the momentum your way. Getting that clutch steal and catching the Ravens off guard to get that quick, easy bucket with no one on you. Just a heads-up play by Triano.
Yeah, very heads up. She's only a sophomore, and she had a 15.5 threes in the first half against Cary in a game this year.
Yeah, just Triano, one of the big parts of the future of this team. Even though that's only her first bucket of the night, she's just making her presence known on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, she's been very solid all night. There hasn't been much stats to go around because it's been a great defensive battle. But things can change quickly, and the Pirates are going to be running full court press, trying to draw those turnovers.
But down the stretch also for Triano, a key thing could be she is a streaky shooter. If she can catch one of the hot streaks here, she's got 16 3-pointers on the year. Can she be the big difference maker in this game? As Pirates and Ravens both break their huddles. 5:26 left. 5-point game here. As it'll be an inbound down low for Williams. As Williams gets it in. As Marriott now with it. Errant pass there picked up by Stewart. As Stewart will be able to draw that foul on Skolvik. As Skolvik thought she had her hands up, but they said there was a little contact.
And Williams is going to be the inbounder here. Pirates playing full press.
As it's Williams getting ready, Triano playing off the ball. Williams gets it into Moreau. As it's Moreau to Stewart. Stewart now. Defense chance breaking out as Skolvik nearly with the steal. As Dobby on the ball, and that will go Pirates' way. Just a great play by Dobby, able to turn around and make that play and win the Pirates the possession of the ball. As it'll be back into McGovern. McGovern now with it. Big possession here for the Pirates. McGovern to back. Beck, Dobby calling for it in the double. Skolvik, mid-range, off the rim. Rebounded by the Ravens as it's now Williams. Dobby with the near steal as the ref will call another foul on the Pirates. As they'll say that was on Dobby. That was Dobby's 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, they called the reach on Dobby right there.
Yes, that'll send Williams to the line here.
Couple of free throws, and this could be a blown open game, a 3 possession.
Williams missed a pair so far tonight. This one's up and no good. As Williams trying to pick up an insurance point for now to give the Ravens a 6-point lead. As their 4th free throw of the night. Williams is up and gets that one to roll in. 6-point lead Ravens. McGovern driving with speed. Kicks it out the back. Back to an open Skolvik. Skolvik with the pump. Up. No good there. Rebounded by Moreau. As now it's Williams. Guarded by Triano. Williams to Stewart. Stewart guarded by Skolvik. Is Stewart able to draw that foul on Skolvik?
Yeah, Pirates are starting to get frustrated here with some of these calls.
Yeah, as that will send Stewart back to the line for a lot more free throws. Stewart last time at the line. Made one and missed one. Stewart's first one is up and good there. 7-point lead for the Ravens. Still plenty of time here to go. 4:25. As that was Skolvik's third foul and the Pirates' fifth of the quarter. So it's free throws out from here. As that one by Stewart's up and good. As it's McGovern. As that'll be a foul there on Stewart. As the Pirates with a substitution bringing in Barbosa for McGovern. As the Pirates going with the 4 seniors and Triano down the stretch. Is back in the Dobby. Big possession here as it's Dobby. Drives and double teamed. Dobby to Beck. Beck finds the opening, able to draw the foul. Huge play there by Sophia Beck.
Yeah, Pirates need quick points, and with 2 free throws here, could get them right back in it.
Beck trying to cut it back down to a 2-possession game here. First one by Beck. Up and good. As Beck now, 7-point game here. 4:10 left. Beck now, 4 points, 4 rebounds on the night. Looking to make it more, and that one's good. 6-point game here. Beck 5 now on the night.
Pirates backing off, playing the half-court trap now.
Ravens looking to respond now as they get it up to Marriott. As it's Marriott open. Stewart, 3. Off the mark there. Rebounded by Moreau. Stolen by Skolvik. Skolvik to Barbosa. As it's Barbosa now. Barbosa finds the opening in the back. Back up. Off the mark. Dobby rebounded almost. As that one will go off of the Ravens. Pirates ball down low. Fresh shot clock. Beck will be inbounding it. Beck looking for the opening. Hits Dobby. Dobby mid-range. Up and good. Dobby comes through in the clutch. 4-point game here. 3.5 left.
Pirates starting to get hot right now. This is what the Ravens do not want.
4-point rally here by the Pirates. Looking for a big stop, and that one's up. Off the mark there. Rebounded by Triano. As Triano over to Barbosa. Barbosa now driving with speed. Barbosa to Dobby. As it's Dobby. Stolen away there by Moreau. As now it's Williams slowing it down now after the steal by the Ravens. Williams passes it to Stewart. Stewart with 3 minutes. Skolvik trying to avoid that foul. As Stewart goes down, picked up by Dobby. Dobby full court pass to Beck. Beck lays it up and in. Pirates with the fast break point. Heads up play there by Dobby. 2-point game here. Crowd getting loud as it's a timeout for the Ravens. The Pirates with a 6-2 run. The Pirates have just shown a huge comeback here down the stretch. 2:44 left. 26-24 Ravens lead for now. But the Pirates with just defense to offense. Right when they turn it over, Dobby able to steal it back and go the other way and find Beck.
Yeah, that pass right there by Michaela Dobby was incredible. Went through 2 defenders right to Beck. That's exactly what they need to do. 2-point game now. They don't have to worry about going quick. They can play their game.
Yeah, they haven't been in these close games, but they've shown throughout the year how dominant they are. And here's just a replay of Dobby threading the needle. You can just see how tight of a pocket that was to fit it in. And Dobby just threaded it right through the defenders to hit Beck for that open layup.
Yeah, all the momentum has now swayed the Pirates' side. This is exactly what they needed. 2-point game. Don't have to rush. Don't have to play trap. Play your game. Get the shot you want. Don't rush.
As the Ravens will break this timeout with the ball. As coach is drawing up a huge play here. As the Ravens look to stop the Pirates rally. Pirates break the huddle first as they will roll out their same starting 5. Same for the Ravens.
All senior line. They subbed out. The Pirates subbed out Triona for Smith.
Yeah, as it'll be Williams inbound the ball here. Gets it in. Williams to Marriott. Marriott looking for the opening. Gets the pick, picks up the dribble as it's Morrow. Morrow with it, guarded by Dobby at the top. Picks up the dribble. Stewart drives to the hoop as the ref will call the foul there. As that'll be another foul on the Pirates. That will be called on Smith, and that'll be Smith's third foul. As Stewart back to the line again. Trying to get 2 big points for the Ravens. First one by Stewart is up and good. 3-point lead, Ravens. As Triano getting ready to check in here. As it's Stewart. Stewart's second one is up and in and out, rebounded by Skolvic. 1 possession game here. Barbosa to Skolvic. Skolvic to Smith. Smith gets baseline, kicks it out to Skolvic. Skolvic deep 2 off the front rim, rebounded by Dobby, and Dobby able to draw the foul.
This is huge free throws right here by the Pirates.
As Dobby able to use her height there and just fight through. 8 points, 5 rebounds. Going to the line now to shoot 2 crucial free throws here. As 1 more foul for the Ravens, and both teams will be shooting free throws from here on out. As Dobby's first one is up, and it is good here as a 2-point game now. As Dobby looking for another double-digit one. And there's just Dobby using her height to able to draw that foul on Williams.
It's an official timeout, getting the score clock, making sure everything is correct before this crucial free throw.
As Dobby getting ready for her second free throw here, trying to make it a 1-point game. As Dobby's second free throw is up, and it is no good, and rebounded by Stewart. 2-point game here, 2:11 left. Williams with it. As it's Williams to Stewart. Stewart is double teamed in the corner, slides back, guarded by Skolvic. As now it's Morrow. 13 on the shot clock. Marriott, bodies down as Marriott just tips it out of bounds there, as it'll be Pirates ball. Beck inbounding it, getting ready to inbound it to Barbosa. Beck into Barbosa now. Barbosa. Man defense here by the Ravens, as it's Barbosa to Skolovic. Skolovic trying to find the play, as it's Beck. Back to Skolovic. Skolovic to Triano. Triano to Barbosa. 13 on the shot clock for the Pirates. As it's Dobby, off of Dobby's hands. Grant steals it. As it's Grant to Williams. Williams. Minute 20 left. As it's Williams, guarded by Triano. As it's Marriott. Guarded by Beck. Marriott up, no good, rebounded by Dobby. Dobby looking for the transition game here after the rebound. Dobby. Over to Skolovic. Skolovic in the corner now, Pirates. Skolovic up top, kicks it out Barbosa. Barbosa drives, floater up and good as Barbosa ties the game here at 27. Under a minute here to go. Time is winding down. Williams now with 53. As it's Stewart now. Stewart drives and they'll call a foul on the Pirates. Stewart goes back to the line yet again as Smith will trek in for Triano. And here's a replay of just Barbosa able to get that one-footed floater from mid-range to go to tie the game. Stewart with 2 free throws here. 49.3 on the clock. Tie game. As Stewart getting ready for her first free throw. Stewart's first one is up, and it is good to give the Ravens their 1-point lead again.
She's at 15 points this game already.
Very impressive game so far by Stewart. 1-point lead for the Ravens, whose second one getting ready to go up. It is up, and it is good by Stewart. Timeout, Coach Mulvey. Down by 2, 49.3 left.
There's still plenty of time for both teams right now. 49 seconds. Just need one basket if you're the Pirates. You can still set up. You're going to have to play a little rush heavy, but you still have plenty of time.
Yes, this game is far from over. Plenty of baskets can be scored left in this game. As coach drawing up a play here. Let's see what play he will draw up. Will he draw up the post play to Darby that's worked for them their whole season? Will he stick with the hot hand in Barbosa coming off of that last bucket? Or will he go with Skolovic or Beck? Both have 7 points tonight. It'll be interesting to see how he runs it and what defense the Ravens will run out.
Yeah, this is where your whole season, you do the best play you have right here. You make sure you do the play with the greatest chance of a bucket, and that's what you have to roll out.
Also, the Ravens, in case of a Pirates missed shot, could be drawing up their play to try and play keep away from the Pirates to avoid that foul, to try and run out this clock and get it to their advantage. As Pirates talking it over in their final seconds of the timeout. Pirates break the huddle, as it'll be Barbosa, Beck, Triano, Skolovic, and Darby out there for the Pirates. 49.3 left. As the Ravens now break their timeout too. As it'll be Pirates ball. Beck getting ready for the inbound. As it's going to be Beck with it. As it's Beck looking for the open teammate. Beck can't see anything as it's in the Skolovic. Skolovic out to Beck. Beck still full shot clock to Skolovic. Skolovic tip pass there as the Pirates will play the press. As no foul yet by the Pirates. Pirates just playing man on, and that one's lost. And it'll be a timeout for the Ravens. As that ball was bobbled there, but corralled by Williams at the last second, so the Pirates couldn't capitalize off that bobbled ball. 35 seconds left, 11-second difference between the shot clock and game clock here. So that could mean, unless the Ravens miss their shot and grab that rebound back, the Pirates will have an opportunity to respond.
Well, the thing is, it will be interesting if they go for the foul, because if they don't go for the foul, you have to play perfect defense. You can't afford just taking a foul, because then they would only leave like 13 seconds in the game clock. If you don't foul, you have to make sure they don't score, so it still is a one-possession game, and you get the ball back.
Especially if you're the Pirates, you are in the bonus. So a foul would automatically bring 2 free throws to the Ravens to try and seal this game out. The Ravens talking over and drawing up their play coming out of this huddle. And the Pirates, you can't think they're only drawing up their defensive play here. They're trying to get ahead of the game in case they get that stop to try and get their offense to try and get that defense in the offense. As the Pirates are going to break their huddle. The Ravens talking over their last few things. As that huddle is broken, as it'll be Williams inbounding the ball here. Big possession here. Could maybe seal the game as Smith checks back in for Triano. As it's Williams. Gets it into the backcourt to Stewart. Stewart guarded by Skolovic, trying not to foul. As it's Stewart guarding Skolovic. Pirates bring the double. As it's Williams now. 13 on the shot clock. Smith trying not to over pursue. As Smith staying with Williams as they cross it. As it's Stewart, and they'll call a foul there on Beck. As Stewart able to go to the line yet again. Huge free throws by Stewart here.
Yeah, these 2 free throws, she makes them both. Pirates are going to have a very slim chance of getting it. Pirates still have their timeouts, though, as they use one right here, and they'll be able to use one after the free throws to start with it at half court.
Yeah, as Triano will be checking back in after this timeout. After it looks like Beck might have fouled out.
Pirates right now, you need to get the ball and you need to get a bucket quickly. Only 16 seconds left. you're going to have to work very fast right after these free throws.
As the shot clock is off here, the way the Pirates get the ball is will not be on, the only shot clock they'll be on will be the game clock before it runs out. As the Pirates will break their huddle here, as it'll be Skovic, Barbosa, Triano, Dobby, and Beck. Ravens break their timeout as it's Stewart going to the line to shoot 2 crucial free throws, trying to put this game on ice. As Stewart getting ready. Just free throw after free throw tonight for Stewart. 10 made on the night, 16 points. 10 of those 16 points from the line. Just an impressive night from the line for Stewart. 2 more big ones right here. Stewart's first one is up, and it is good. 3-point game here as Stewart trying to make it a 4-point lead for the Ravens and almost ice the game. As Stewart getting ready. Stewart up, and it is good. 4-point lead for the Ravens. Time out, Pirates. 4-point game, 16 seconds left. Pirates need points. Any points they will take, and then they'll just play the foul game. A 3 would be big, but if the 3's not there, you don't have a lot of time. Take the easy bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have to inbound it and get a shot off right away. They don't have time to play around with. You're shooting it once you get it.
Another thing the Ravens could maybe try and play is a foul game. If they're open for the 3 to try and make sure the Pirates don't get it, they could foul because the Ravens still have 1 foul to give. So that could be something key to maybe look out for.
However, that would be risky because if they shoot the 3 and they make it and they call the shooting foul, they would have an opportunity to tie the game.
As the Pirates getting ready here, calling up that play to try and get him. That huge bucket they need down the stretch. Or will the Ravens spoil the Pirates' senior night?
Yeah, as we'll see who's going to inbound it for the Pirates. They're going to work. They have to work right towards the basket here.
As getting ready here.
Both teams taking a while out of the huddle, making sure they have the perfect play.
Pirates out of the huddle here. It'll be the same 5 that were on the court before that timeout as they were able to get Triano in. As it's Beck with the huge inbound here. Beck will look for the teammate. As it's Beck. Gets it. Almost 5 seconds there. As it's Barbosa. Skovic off the mark. Tipped by Skovic as it'll be grabbed by Williams. And they'll call a foul there on the Pirates. As that'll just about do it. 8.7 left. Williams going to the line to shoot 2. Barring something improbable here, looks like the Ravens will come away with another huge in-conference win.
The only thing going for the Pirates is they have 1 timeout. So after the shots, they'll be able to use their timeout, take a 3-pointer.
Yeah, as big free throws by Williams. If she hits a pair, that'll just about do it. As Williams getting ready. First one by Williams is up and no good. And the Pirates still have a shot. As Williams waiting, as if the Pirates grab a rebound here, they will call that timeout instantly and advance that ball to half court. Williams' second free throw is up. No good there. Rebounded by Dobby and timeout Pirates. 7.1 left. That's enough time for that maybe catch and shoot play and foul or just get that drive and not foul right away and try and get that maybe quick steal to capitalize. This will be a huge possession here by the Pirates. They just need any form of points here.
Yeah, if you take a 3, it might take too long. The ball's going to be in the air for a while. And then all Sewanhaka has to do is waste about 2 seconds. So it'll be interesting what their game plan is. Go for the 2, try getting a quick basket, or go for the 3.
As this is it. Coach Mulvey drawing up the big play. 7.1 left. Pirates down by 4.
Yeah, Ravens even if the Pirates do score, the Ravens still have a chance for the Pirates to never touch the ball again by just keeping it away from them.
And that was the first buzzer as Coach Mulvey will break his huddle with his shot to try and make it a one-score game yet again. As the Ravens break their huddle here, trying to get the big stop to get the win over the Pirates. Pirates break the huddle here, as it'll be Triano inbounding as they adjust it now, as it's been Beck the whole game inbounding the ball, as now they want that extra shooter, as it's as the Pirates running a stack here, as Triano gets it in to Skolovic. Triano, time running down. Triano is good. 3.4 left, 1 point game. Pirates, this is huge. This is big. 1 point game, 3.4 left after Triano hit that crazy three-pointer. Pirates have a sign of life. Not a lot of time, so it would be, balling these free throws, it could be maybe a half-court shot to decide this game.
As we have this absolute snipe of a shot, that was a fantastic shot, keeping this game alive. Pirates are going to have to foul immediately or steal it, but if they steal it, they have to put it up right away or they're going to run out of time.
Yeah, very, very, very impressive shot. And like I said before, she is a streaky shooter. And right now, it looked like that was the hot streak. And just here's another replay of Triano with that give and go there. Able to get it back so quickly to leave that time on the clock to sink that big three-pointer.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting what the Ravens are drawing up to keep it away from the Pirates. Or if they get fouled, what they're drawing up to do for the free throws. Because you could get creative on the free throws to try keeping it away from the Pirates from a last-second shot.
As both teams break the huddle here, and the Pirates will look to most likely foul instantly, maybe go for a quick steal. Ball at half court here. It'll be inbounding it for the Ravens. It will be Grant. As the Pirates are playing nobody on the inbounder. 5 guys back. As Grant getting ready. Barbosa wandering, looking for maybe that open play to get that steal, to get that great open look at maybe the win. As it's Grant, looking for the opening. Grant gets it into Stewart, and Stewart's fouled. 2 seconds left. Here, as it'll be Stewart going to the line to shoot 2 big free throws.
These 2 free throws, we'll see what happens here.
There could maybe be some time added to the clock. Coach Mulvey trying to appeal for that time on the clock. Maybe 0.3 of a second.
Yeah, any second counts. That even a millisecond could be the difference between a shot going through and a shot not going through.
As the refs discussing it to try and see. Now they're saying maybe 0.4 of a second back onto the clock here. Any second matters as Smith getting ready to check back in, awaiting the decision.
And
the refs call it that the time up is good. 2 seconds flat on the clock.
Pirates have no timeout, so if they miss the second free throw, they can't use their timeout. They're going to just have to throw up a lob.
As that'll foul Skolovic out, bring in Smith. 2 free throws here for Stewart, looking for 2 big shots. Triano approaching the half-court line, maybe trying to get another open look again, but not a lot of time left. Stewart getting ready for her first. Stewart's first one is up and no good there. As Stewart misses the first. And the Pirates getting their play ready, angling their feet, trying to go the other way. As it's Stewart getting ready, as the Ravens adjusting their defense, Triano getting ready. Stewart's second one is up and good. 2-point game here. Darby inbounding it here. Pirates running their play. Dobby getting ready for the home run pass. As it's Dobby up. Home run up to back is intercepted there by Stewart. 2/10 on the clock as it'll be out of bounds on the Ravens. As it'll be Dobby and Beck discussing their play. 2/10 as it's going to be going up.
And Mulvey is appealing. He wants more time on the clock right now.
As it's Beck inbounding it down low. Pirates running their play. 2/10, not a lot of time. As Triano lining up, as it can almost only be a tip shot here. As a volleyball player, Smith up, and it is rolled off the mark. As Smith nearly had the layup, rolls off, and the Ravens with the big win over the Pirates over their senior night. Smith nearly had it.
That was a fantastic game, coming down to literally the last 2/10 of a second, Jared.
Yeah, and it looked like, even though it was not good, if that one was up, it looked like Smith did get it off in time, so it would have been for the tie.
Yeah, what an incredible game. 32-30. Yeah, I don't know what else to say.
You got it come down to the wire. A very tight game here. Defensive showdown. Big shots when you need it from Triano and Stewart at the free throw line. Stewart was a huge part of this win. 13 of 21 from the free throw line and 13 of 18 points on the night from the free throw line. Just an amazing game by Stewart, really showing why she is the key star of this team. But regardless, the Pirates will be heading to the team. Not as happy as they would have been coming away with this win as the 4 or 5 seed. They will be one of the 7 or 8 seeds.
Yeah, that was absolutely incredible. You know, coming down to the end, it looked over the Pirates down by 6 with like 15 seconds left, but they were able to keep fighting.
As now we're going to send it over to Bridget Flanagan with the BMB player of the game.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Alexi Stewart, our BMB player of the game. Alexi, that was an incredible game. How do you feel contributing to your team's win in this way?
My teammates, they set me up with some good looks. I just took what they gave me and I went to the hoop, or I tried to get some shots, but I seen it wasn't working, so I just kept going, trying to get fouled and get some more free throws.
Yeah, and that was such an incredible game. We know that you guys needed this win to go into the playoffs. How are you and your team feeling right now with such like an accomplishment?
Yes, we're super happy. We went last year, we didn't do so good, so we want to go and do better and improve and show them what we got. So I'm really happy.
Yeah, that was a really great game. That's all for me. I'm Bridget Flanagan, sending it back up to you guys in the studio.
Hello, and welcome back. That was a great hard-fought game by both of the teams here.
Yeah, just really close game up right until the end, and both teams really fought hard in this game.
Yeah, that game coming down to the wire on their senior night there for the Pirates. And thank you all from here at BMB. I'm Luke Spankar.
I'm Nikki Saracini.
Jared Broxmeyer and Brandon Catalina. And that's it for the BMB Game of the Week.